Okay, I wanted to video some things to give people some support to work out at home. I haven't jumped rope in a while. I just went for a short power walk and I wanted to mix things up a little bit. So here I go. All right, don't laugh at me. All right, here we go. Ready? That was 40. I'm gonna keep doing this in intervals, and you can do hop skippity, 1 foot, 1 foot. I don't know how to do that, so I just jump. Benefits of jump roping is cardio and it's brain coordination, so it wakes you up, and I think it's a nice combination with doing walking, running, biking, swimming. I think one of the most important things is to really enjoy your workouts, and this kind of channels your inner child too, so you get to channel play. I'm gonna just do it a little bit. I can always cut the video if it gets too long. Okay, here we go. And of course, when you do it at home, you can blast some music too. Okay, take a break, a nice break in between your cardio or before and after is just grabbing your ankle and stretching the front of your thigh, right? That's where your hip flexors are. They get really tight from sitting a lot, and God knows we're all sitting a lot more. Okay. Do another round or two. Okay. And another good thing to do in between is plank. Those of you that have seen my videos know that I like to do plank in the grass, but for the moment, I'll just stop and drop. My heels are pressing back, tummy's in and up. Okay, you can stretch out into down dog to get out of your plank by just lifting your hips up and bringing more energy into your heels. Look forward, step forward, grab your jump rope. And if you don't have a jump rope, you can just jog in place with me, okay? All right, let's do one more round. What? Okay. And that's it. I'll go to the grass and show you something else. Okay, I came out here on the grass, so I'm gonna exercise, do a couple of isometric things, and I have my shoes and my socks off so that at the same time I'm earthing, right? So I'm connecting to the earth, and there's lots of stuff you could Google about the benefits of earthing, or you can call it grounding too. So I'm going to start off with plank and then move into side plank, and this is all about core, just getting the core activated. It's important all the time, and right now with all of us inside a lot of the time, you might be sitting down more than normal. You might not be. If you're already at a desk job, this might not be any different, but regardless, the core supports your whole body, right? Your core supports your back, and when your core is strong, you feel strong emotionally. So it's actually beneficial on a physical and emotional level. Typically, the physical and the emotional are always tied together. All right, so I'm gonna come into plank. So bring my hands down. Here, I'm gonna step back with my feet, and I'm going to lower my hips, not so that I'm drooping and not so that I'm partially in down dog. I'm gonna find a happy medium. Think about a long, flat plank of wood, hence the name plank. I'm gonna look down in between my hands, and I'm going to bring energy into my arms as I press down and also allow my biceps to hug towards each other. Then my tummy, I'm hugging in and up, and my heels are pressing back. So I'm thinking about my spine now lengthening, okay? So you might be lifting from the lower ribs a little bit, and think about length. So the top of your head is moving forward, your heels are pressing back, and now you find breath. Now another version of plank, which is can be more challenging, is you can bring your forearms down, okay? Bring your forearms down, keep your forearms as wide as your shoulders, and hold it here. Same principle. And then you could switch it back up. So you can go up and down. When you want to break, lift up your hips, come into down dog, and let your spine stretch out. Okay, your heels will press towards the earth. Let your legs become active so you're not completely dumping into your wrists. Good. You're gonna look forward and step your right foot inside your hand. Come into that low lunge. Now those of you that have blocks at home, I love to practice with blocks. I don't have them out here, but put a block on either side of your foot. Okay, and just look forward. Actually, you can look down at your big toe and keep your neck long. When you look up, you kind of crank your neck. You could see the back of my neck is getting cranked if I look way out there. So I'm gonna look down, okay? And then you could take that runner's stretch and allow that front leg to get a little straighter than what it was. The goal is not necessarily to be perfectly straight. It's about feeling something in the back of your leg here. And then you could bend your knee one more time. Now I'm going to step back into down dog. So the hands come down to the earth. Step the right foot to down dog. Good. Look forward and step the left foot inside your left hand and come into your lunge on this side. Now notice if, as you're trying to align and you're starting to feel stretch, that you might naturally hold your breath. So I would encourage you to take a deep breath in and let it out. Good. And keep breathing. If you're outside like me, notice the sounds outside, the birds chirping, the moisture in the grass, how you feel being on the grass. If you're inside, just breathe and create that feeling within yourself. Step left foot to down dog. And on your next inhale, come into plank. Good. So from here, we're gonna go into side plank. So you're gonna roll your right heel down and step your left foot on top of your right foot. Bring your left hand to your hip. Now, if this is a lot, or you just don't feel like it, you can bring your right knee down to the earth Align your right wrist, right knee, right ankle. Rotate your left heel down. Slide your right toes behind. Left hand on the hip. Now you see my knee is not directly under my ankle, so you can adjust. And there's your supported side plank, right? The left arm could come up. I'm gonna come into full side plank. So whether you're in supported or full expression, doesn't matter. And you could reach your arm over your head. Just breathe. You could slide the left foot behind you and open up your heart. Bring your left hand, come back down to high plank. Realign your feet so your feet are about hip width apart. Reorganize into high plank. Deep breaths, hug belly. Now for you, you're gonna roll to the outer blade of your left foot. I'm gonna switch sides so you can still see me and that my butt is not in your camera. All right, so we're back in high plank, okay? Now if you're coming into supported plank, bring your left knee down. Do your best to align your left knee underneath your hip. Roll on the inside of your right foot. Align your left hand with your left knee. Place your right hand on your hip. Slide your left toes back and reach your right arm up, okay? That's supported. Now, if you're in high plank and you want to do full expression, roll your ankles to the left. Align your left wrist with your left ankle. Place your right hand on your hip and reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Then you could reach your arm overhead. And breathe here. Good. Bring your right arm up and over. Come back into high plank and pause in high plank. Okay? Pause in high plank. Feel your biceps hug towards each other. Feel your spine long. If you feel that you want something a little deeper, you could bring your forearms down. You could do one at a time or both at the same time. Keep shoulders over the elbows. Look at the ground in between your thumbs. And then make your way back to either forearm down dog, where you're just walking your feet in, lifting up your hips, or full expression down dog. And we'll do one more posture, okay? So from here, we're gonna come into Degasana, which is airplane, okay? So we're gonna step the right foot forward in between hands and rotate the left heel in. So look at your feet, organize them heel to heel. I might have to change the camera angle as I stand up. Let's see. So you're gonna walk your right hand to your thigh, your left hand to your thigh, and press up. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Where were we? All right, so bring your right hand to your thigh, bring your left hand to your thigh, and press your chest up. Pivot on your back toes, so you're in a lunge. Now you're going to lean a little bit over your thigh, just about 20 degrees, and open up your arms. Now this might be plenty for balance today and strength, okay? Look at the ground ahead of your foot. Now if you're coming into Degasana, you're gonna slide your left foot in and practice feeling your body weight in your right leg. Hinge at your hips and let your leg float. My arms are open like airplane wings. Flex that back foot. Bend the right knee, come back down. You can reach your arms up high for a lunge and hands to frame your foot. Step back into high plank. We'll do this on the other side. On the exhale, lift up your hips. Step your left foot next to your left hand, inside it. Okay. From here, take your hands to your thigh. Press your chest away from your leg. Inhale. You can release your hands to your sides. Angle your torso, lean forward just about 20 degrees. Open up your arms. Now option 1 is to stay here. This is already a balancing pose. Option 2, slide your right foot in, keep touching the toe on the ground, When you feel balanced, hinge at your hips. Let that foot float. Do your best to align shoulders, hips, and heel in the same length, same height. All right, bend the left knee, place your hands back down, come into high plank one more time. Good. I'll probably do more videos like this. Please send me any requests that you're looking for, what you liked about this, what you didn't. This was impromptu. So anyway, all right, one more forearm plank and then we will complete. A nice option to plank is step the foot out. Step the foot out, keep the hips level. Right, left foot, right foot. Makes it a little harder. Keep breathing. Good. From here, bring your knees down and make your way into any seated position. I don't ever exercise without making it spiritually connected in some way. So you can sit crossed ankle or like I am on your heels and let the backs of your hands rest on your legs. Take a deep breath in. Out mouth. Deep breath in. Out mouth. Come back to your natural breath. Bring your tongue behind your front teeth. And just pause and listen. Good. Take your right arm across your left shoulder and your left arm around the side of your ribs. Creep your fingers back. Give yourself a squeeze and say with me, I love you. I really, really love you. Inhale, open. And take your left arm on your right shoulder, your right hand around your ribs. Creep your fingers back and squeeze. I love you. I really, really love you. Deep breath in. Let it out. Wishing you a gorgeous day full of creativity, love, peace, connection. Namaste.